Hey, namaste. This is Sacredowl with another Real Talk by Sacredowl. Today I want to talk about moving on. Yeah, that's it, moving on, just moving on. Well, one day I was driving on the road and somebody came out of a Pizza Hut thing and cut me off so viciously that I slammed on my brakes and my cup flipped over and I was just all kinds of pissed. And as I was, ready to just go off and do my road rage thing, I drove up real fast and I rolled next to it and I looked over at the person and I was ready to just like give them the hand of death and the finger of death and a couple of elbows and the whole nine. And it was this elder woman who can barely see over the steering wheel and driving like this, and I just had to start laughing. Why? Because she didn't mean it. So I did something that I had to do, was laugh at myself, because the person cut me off and I was going to fix them. I was going to fix them for cutting me off. And then I realized, man, I just need to move on. I need to just let that go. I could have let it go right then and there and then avoid the shame and the guilt of wanting to curse out an old woman who can barely see over the steering wheel. She's driving like this and she can't see over the I had to deal with that guilt because my attitude and my ego was like, you cut me off and I need to let you know how wrong you are and how and I felt like a fool walking away from that situation or driving away from the situation because it was a woman who really didn't mean it. She can't even barely drive, and it taught me a good lesson because, we need to learn to move on. Like, if somebody says something about what you got to say or has an opinion about something or talks political on these social media things, do you need to be the police officer that corrects everybody and makes sure that they say what they... Do you know how much energy that takes from you? Do you know how much energy it makes and how much effort you have to make just to make sure that you told that person straight? You told them straight that your opinion stinks, and then maybe you go and you give them a private message and you tell them a couple of more things, and a couple of and and the whole nine. But the reality about it is, why? What's the point of doing all that? Because after all that's said and done, yeah, maybe you think you got your stuff off, but in all reality, you didn't, because all you did was you built up this energy. Your boiler went into overdrive and went woo, 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 woo. And I'm going to let this person know, hey, you wrong. Yeah, how about maybe you're wrong? How about maybe it's not important? How about maybe we could sit back and just give ourselves a break from overreacting to situations that take so much energy from us, and then we're pissed off and drained afterwards because we jump to a conclusion instead of just doing something as simple as moving on. Your energy is important. Your energy is vital to you. Pick your battles, but move on from most of them. They're not worth it. They're really not worth it. Your serenity, your peace is the number one thing. Somebody cut you off, that's their problem. They probably didn't even see you. You don't even matter to them. If somebody has an opinion about whatever political or spiritual thing, it don't even matter. It's their opinion. They're right to that opinion, and you're not the opinion police. You're not going to set everybody straight, because that drains the hell out of you. That's a lot of energy. Be at peace. Pick your battles and move on. And that means with everything in life. Your friendships, everything. Move on. Is it worth it? Is it worth being drained? I know for me it's not. Because you know why? I love myself. And that's why I love you. Peace, love, happiness, and soul. Sacredowl.